Hi. Let's say good morning, friends. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please give me some comments like yes or no. After I get your answer, then I can confirm, then I can start. Is it clear enough to let you hear my voice right now? Hi friends, can I get your comments?
你再问一下他们能不能听到。
So this is Amber from Sunlight. If you can hear my voice, please give me the comments so I can make sure. Okay. Now you may have already heard what I said. Okay, so now let me introduce you our history. So Sunlight.
说慢一点，有很多客户没有进来。
So Sunlight Intelligent Equipment Co Limited, we were founded at 2002. So which means we already had over 20 years experience. So during this year, we have produced here, first one, this backpacked exothermic welding powder, which you call the thermal weld metal, right? Okay, so this is the plastic bottle exothermic welding powder. And when you do this kind of welding system, you will use the flint gun, right? So this is very traditional and very common to say, let's say. Okay, so here comes to our second generation because you know, day by day and month by month, people have to just make all the system more safe and let's say more convenient and more quick. So we produced this product, which is called the E+. Let me show you this product. Have you ever seen it before? This, we're using the metal cup to cover all the welding powder inside of it. And then we have this wire to connect with an electric starter. Then start to do all the welding. Here, this is our electronic starter generation 1, and this is our generation 2 electric starter. So today, I'm going to show you the second generation for our electronic system. And I'm so sure that you haven't seen it before in any kind of live stream or in any countries or in any company. You haven't seen it before because this is our only product been produced this month. Yeah, this 2 or 3 months, and we already got our patent. And in next 2 months, we will also get the C and ROSE and some IP54 certificates. So if you are in need of this, you can just book it with us. We will just send you the newest sample during the next 2 months. Okay, so let me just show you more details of this starter. So you do know this wire, what's the use of this wire, right? You do know? Because this wire is to connect with the starter and also the metal cup. Let me open this one. This is our weld metal. And we also have the user manual instructions. If you don't want to read all the verbiage, you can read the peak tutorial. Here we have everything has already told you what to do. Okay, let me show you. All you need to do is to put out a weld metal and then connect with this one. Here, put it in this mold That's all. This is the whole system of our electric system. Before we will do the demonstration for you, I'd like to introduce you some functions of our electronic starter. So later on, we will invite our engineer, Mr. Li, to do the whole demonstration. Okay, let me take out this cup and gently take this back. Hi, camera, please come closer. First of all, this one is very smart and very elite outlook. And you see, actually one hand can just hold it. So it's very, very suitable for you to use by your one hand, and another hand can do other things like maybe hold your tools or hold the conductors or something, or hold the mold or something. Okay, so let me just open this for you. You can just long press this button. Only long press this button. Okay. Do you see? There are words on the screen which shows our logo, Sunlight. And also press this button. Shows the battery percentage. Now it has 81%. Now it shows the third information, which is current weld. What does it mean? It means as long as you didn't take off the battery, as long as you didn't take it, this numbers will continue to record as long as you didn't take off the battery. Okay, if you change your battery, then you can see here, we will show you all the welds numbers, all the records we have already done. So for this gun, because it's new, so we already did 8 times welds. Do you see? So with this one, you can count how many welds you have already done. Okay, that's all about the functions it can show to you. Okay, so I already told you about this button's usage. Let me tell you what's the usage of this button. So this one is very, very essential. You might have already guessed it, right? Because this is only to choose the functions and show you the functions button. But this one is a key to this starter because it can start all the reactions. When you do the welding, all you need to do is to press this button and this button simultaneously. Now it's failed because I didn't connect with the cups and everything, so it shows the connection failed. Okay, press it, everything back to normal. So remember it, press 2 buttons simultaneously. You can hear the sound. Right? We also have the sound to just remind you if it's success or if it's failed. Okay, very good design. Very good design. And except for this, you must be very curious about it. How many times it can be done to do the welding? For one time, fully charge the battery. Yeah. So let me tell you, the battery, we have 4 batteries. So take out it. We have 4 batteries. Each battery has like 2600 milliamperes. So which means these 4 batteries can be used for enough to weld for 50 to 70 welds. continuously. If you use it in a correct way and during one day to use this one, it can do the welding for over 70, sometimes up to 100 times to do the welding. Okay, you might think it's not enough, right? Okay, you can buy 2 chargeable box with another 4 batteries. Then you can keep replacing the 2 battery box. Then you can keep using this starter for a whole day. If you go to the fields, go to the outside, there's no way to charge the machine, then you can take maybe 3 or 4 battery box to do the welding. Those are the 8650 lithium battery, so it's chargeable. Okay, let me put the battery back here. We also have the signs for the negative and also the positive. All you need to do is to read the signs on the battery here, negative and positive, put it back. Okay, this is a charge box. How to charge it? Here, you see, we have a Type-C port. Let me just use the phone charger for it. You don't have to take extra charger for it. All you need to do is to have a phone charger. That's enough. To use the phone charger to charge it. Okay, follow me. When I charge it, you get to see there are lights, right? There are about red and green light is lighting. Okay, when it's fully charged, the power will just power off by itself, so you don't have to worry there's fire. We did the protections to the chargeable box. Okay. You can customize as your needs. You can just choose 2 chargeable box with 1 starter, or you can choose 1. Just tell us your needs and send all your requirements to our info email. Then we can just answer your questions. Okay, let me put this chargeable box back. And also, it has the negative sign and the positive sign. All you need to do is to overlap them. Here, overlap the positive end, and then the negative end, and then clock them. Done. Very mobile and very easy and very convenient, right? Okay, that's pretty much all about our electronic starter. Do you have any questions? You can just leave your comments up below. I can answer you directly, or we can just let our engineer to answer your questions. Hi friends, talking about the certificate about this starter, we will do the CE, ROS, and the IP54 certificates for this starter. So if you're using it to some major project, just use it, just order it. You will be okay to be applied into those major projects, because we will do all the major and international certificates as projects need. Okay, there's one customer last month asked me a question about the starter. He wants the lines to be over than 2 meters long. So I told him that it's okay, completely choose by your own choice, because here you see, this wire actually has only 1.8 meter long, but we also can choose 3 meters long or 2 meters long. you can customize as your needs. This wire is choosable. It's customizable. And you can also check how thick it is. It can carry enough currency through it, so it will not be easily broken. That's pretty much all about our products. So now I'm gonna introduce our engineer to come, and before that I want to show you some right steps to do the welding. Okay, so this is the mold with its clamp, just as normal as usual, as common as you have already saw. And this mold clamp also produced by us, by ourselves. Have you ever used other brands' mold? Their mold sometimes may have liquid to flow out, or their mold can be only used no more than 50 times, right? But our mold is totally different. The mold you see, it's very old. We didn't bring you a new because we don't want to fool you. We want to give you a very good example. This mold has already been used for long term, like over 70 times. Okay, so let's show you how good quality it is. Here, before all the welding, all you need to do is to just clean this mold. Okay, talking about clean it, let me show you our toolbox here. This is our toolbox. You can just order it or with all the products, or without it. You can buy it in your local place, or you can buy it in our company. It's okay. We have a soft brush, we have a hard brush, we also have a torch, have the gloves and a shovel. Okay, now let me use the soft brush to clean the mold a little bit. After I did all the cleaning job, I will just let our engineer come. We have different brushes. The two of them, they are soft brushes. Okay, now let's open the mold and clean it. You have to clean it. Make sure there's no residuals or copper residuals live in this mold. So if you done this step, you will get a perfect joint. Make sure it's smooth on the surface. Okay. You check. Is this smooth enough? Is it good enough? Okay. And every mold is designed by our engineer. So you will not produce it in your own fields or in your own country. You can have to let our engineer to design it, and especially for our E+, you have to buy our mold together with it, because our E+ can only be used in our mold. It's kind of like connected products. If you use other brands' mold, it will lead some, unsuccessful joint, unsuccessful connection. Okay, so let's find our engineer to come here and to do the welding for first the traditional powder exothermic welding demonstration, and then we will do the electronic exothermic welding demonstration to show you the two differences of this exothermic welding system. We'll show you two products, different kind of products. Okay, let me find engineer Mr. Lee. Okay, please wait for a few minutes. Okay, friends, before all the demonstration, make sure you are wearing the eyeglasses, I mean the protection eyeglasses, and also gloves, helmets if you have, and also you have to wear the kind of protection clothes to protect you. our products are safe, but you have to still wear the protections because the whole reaction is all about high temperature. So it still have a certain, we say, possibility of the dangerous, right? Of dangerous situation. Let me clean the platform for him. Now he's about to do the demonstration for you. Please wait up for about 1 or 2 minutes.
果然没电了，没电了。
Hi friends, now if you have any questions, please just leave your comments up below. Do you have that? Hi friends, now we are watching our engineer Mr. Lee to do the demonstration and show you the most correct way to do the whole process. First, use a torch to preheat the mold and also the conductor. So today our weather is a bit not in a good condition. So there's rainy and there's wind. So we have to use the torch to preheat the mold very well to clean all the moisture away. During the whole process, you can see the color is changing, which means the water is going into liquor, into air. And you have to dry the mold and also the collector. Friends, do you have any mistakes or any requirements to the mold? You can send it to our info email, and then we will specify it for your needs. And hopefully your factory, so that as long as you need of some kind of products, okay, outlay, or some connectors, or some exothermic powder, please send me all your needs. And this step is very important. We're going to cause the false connections, right? Okay, done. Let's come to the second step to use the hard brush to, clean the conductors, clean all the dust or mud or oil, anything, in order to get the right connections. Yeah, we always did this, the same connections for the demonstrations. If you have different needs for our demonstration, please send your inquiries or your needs to our info email. Maybe next time we can have a online meeting to do the special demonstration for you. There are thousands of different connections, right? Well, what kind of connections do you want? Now he's taking the traditional powder. This is the number 90 welding powder. So we have signs on the mold and also on the powder. If the mold says you should use 90, then take out the 90. Okay, put the powder evenly into the crucible. and use our shovel to make the surface evenly a little bit. Now take out the starting powder. We put the starting powder into the plastic bag because we wanted them to keep dry. This is a very special design, right? You didn't get to see in other brands. So this kind of design will make sure our powder can be kept in your warehouse for a long term. Okay, let's start it. It's very successful. You see, the jet distance is very short. Wait for a few seconds. Let's open the lid. Okay, now clean the residuals and everything. Then we can open the mold to see what's it like. Wow, beautiful joint. You see? Very beautiful. Get a little closer to the joint. So very beautiful, very successful joint. You see, after the mold has been used for so many times, we still can just build a very perfect connection. Okay, now we're just clean it, and then we'll show you the electronic way exothermic welding system. Still to clean this mold very well, because after this step you can get a very good joint without any holes or some bumps on the surface of the connection. Friends, do you have any questions? You can write your comments at below. We will have our colleagues to answer you directly in the comments, or you can also send emails to our info email. Now he's taking out another pair of the conductors. So this time he only need to preheat the conductors. You know why? Because the mold, in a day, you use it very frequently. If you use it during within 20 or 15 minutes, you don't need to preheat the mold anymore. If you use it, in a long term, you use it like every 30 minutes or every 1 hour, you need to preheat. But this time difference is okay. We only used several minutes before. Okay, I'm very excited. Are you excited too? We are now going to do the electronic exothermic welding right now. And for our E+, which is our electronic exothermic welding product, it's not as new as you thought, because we already had a few agents who's selling our products right now. Okay, our engineer is taking our starter and use the wire to connect the starter and also the products. use the wire to connect with the starter and also the powder. Okay, we also have the protection cover. Okay, now he's going to press the two buttons simultaneously. Wait for a few seconds. Done. Just say very safe, right? Very, very safe. So much convenient than the traditional powder. And wait for 2 seconds. Wait for a few seconds. Let's open the mold. You get to see it has less residuals than the traditional powder. Okay, take care. It's high temperature. Let's open the mold to see the beautiful joint. You see? Have very less residuals. The camera can get a little closer to the connection. You see, very beautiful. There's no any bursts, no liquid is leaking. Okay, John. You see, the traditional powder, we need like several minutes to do the whole connection. Sometimes maybe need more than 10 minutes, but for the electronic ignition, we only need like for 3 or 5 seconds, right? It's very quick. Okay, thanks. Thanks for our engineer, Mr. Li. Thanks. Okay, don't forget to clean the mold and also the table, right? Okay, that's pretty much everything about the two demonstrations. Hi friends, do you want to know more about our products? Do you want data sheets for this electronic products? If you do, you can just contact our info email. Then we will have different colleagues to answer the questions. We also have a whole group of engineers and the whole group of the people who's taking charge of the technique. So we can answer all your questions, and we also can do customization as your needs. We also have very standard products to give you samples like this one. And this electronic starter, actually you can ask for us for a sample. Then also a sample with the in electronic exothermic welding powder and our mold to just let me show you here. You can you can order a carton of this sample. A electronic starter and the electronic welding powder and the mold clamp and also the mold. These 4 things as a one system sample. We can get them, and we will ship it to your company through airways or any ways which has a very good freight. Then just try all the samples. You can just start to sell them right after this live stream, because in some countries like New Zealand or Middle East, we already have a lot of the clients. They're selling this. Hi friends. I heard there's a voice. They're telling me I'm not speak loud enough, right? Now is it better? Good table. Thank you. Thank you. Hi friends, do you have any questions? You can leave your comments at below. Or did you find our info email? Our colleague, she has already write our info email in the screen. Then you can just send your requirements to the info email, and we will just send different sales to answer your questions or to quote you something. What kind of function do you want to see for this electronic igniter? Hi friends, I don't know, have you ever used the similar products in your country before? If you have already used it, so what kind of functions do you wish we have? What kind of functions do you need us to put into this product? You can also send to our email. Let us know your choice, let us know your requirements. And do you know there's the product which is remote control exothermic welding? That's kind of the very... Hi, John Nelson. Does using electronic stand starter has any effect on the lifespan of the mold? No, absolutely not. Then I will just let... Hi friends, John, can you leave your... Can you send us your email? You can send us your email to our info email. We will let our engineer to show you our data sheet about this question. So my answer is absolutely no, has no effect. But if you want to see our engineer's answer, if you want to check his answer, please send us your email. Yeah, our colleague Anna has already put our email in our, in our YouTube, so you can just send your questions. Yeah, Joyce has already said there's no effect. Yeah. Hi John, which country are you come from? Oh, you're coming. Hi friends, is there any similar brands? Are there any similar brands have you ever seen in your country? Can you write down the similar brands in the comments? I know a few brands, but I don't know if I have the same answer as yours. You can write down your comments. What's the most famous electronic welding brand in your country, please? And later on we can discuss some similars about our products and theirs. You can compare our price with them, our functions with them. Then you see. And about this product, I also said that we also did the IP54 certificates to this machine. So which means if you are using it in the outside, in the field, you see, there's raining suddenly, you don't have to worry about it at all, because we did the, anti-water to this machine, to this mobile. Hi friends, I didn't see your comments for your similar brands. I could be able to download this video tutorial later on. Yes, of course you can download it. we also have a short video for the tutorial if you need. Just hi, Yumi, can you send your needs to our info email? Maybe we can give you the short video. Okay, you're welcome. Hi friends, continue my question. Do you have any similar brands in your country for the electronic starter? Because as far as I know, in China, we don't have any similar electronic starter. We don't have any. And we're kind of the only factory who's doing this. And we also got the patent. So if you buy this, if you order this from our company, you will get the, very independent, very unique products. You will never get the similar products in our country. So it is very suitable for you to be our exclusive agent for this product. If you contact with our sales, you would know. I haven't seen any brands in India yet. Well, thanks for your question. In KSA, I didn't say. Oh, okay, thank you. Thanks for your questions. Hi friends, I think it is time for you to try this new way of the ignition right now, because you didn't see it, which means it has enormous market in your country in the future, right? If people who accept it will buy it, then just after several months, maybe this can be very, very well selling in your country, because it's very convenient than the last generation, you see, right? It's very convenient than the traditional ignition, and it's very safe. And also it can just save a lot of labors, because it's very convenient, it's very safe. You can only use one people to do all the work. Could you provide a certificate of conformity as well? This will be useful when importing formalities. Okay, Yumi, of course. Can you also send your contact link to us? I believe our colleague is already figured out a way to contact you. How does it compare with conventional igniter in terms of cost? You know the conventional igniter, which brand, please? Do you mean the conventional igniter is the flint gun? Do you mean how to compare it with our flint gun, right? Hi, John. First of all, the flint gun, it is cheap. It is much cheaper, but sometimes it is dangerous to transport. So it's not likely to send only one sample to your country. But this can. We can send you one sample. This cannot. This can only be shipped through the sea shipping. So that's the very, very first difference. Yeah, thank you. Okay, I heard you. You see the flint gun. Okay, the second difference is about the safety. You see the flint gun. You use the stone to produce the spark, and then you light all the reactions. So there is danger existed. So they might cause the labor harmness to people, right? They cause very, very high potential danger to the labor. So once there's something dangerous things happened, that's gonna be very, very horrible, right? But this ignition gun, this igniter, electronic igniter, is totally different. it will not have any possibility to cause labor, you know, dangerous things happen. So it's very so much safe than the traditional flint gun. And the third difference is their way of ignition. You might heard of a lot of brands, right? The flint gun is hard to start all reactions. No matter how many times you have tried, it is hard to ignite all the reactions. You might have already heard of it, right? But this will not. This is only one time try. You will start all reactions. So still saved a lot of time for you, right? If you did the traditional flint gun for like 7 or 10 times, but with this one, only one try. Yeah, you will just finish all the reactions. So that's the third difference. Thank you. Thanks for your comments. Sometimes my language is a little bit poor to just describe its features and its functions. But only if you use it, you will know how good the quality it is. You know how good this kind of electronic ignition it is. Okay, friends, do you have any questions? You might write your comments below. And another, I want to just describe the fourth difference to this electronic starter. So if you use the flint gun, you might need to purchase 1 or 2 or 3 or more, but this electronic starter only need one. Will do 70 to 100 different connections. So if you buy dozens of this, why don't you just buy one starter of this, right? In the same project, all you need to do is to buy one electronic starter, maybe two. So we also have our engineers told us about this data sheet. Yeah, later you can just send emails to him. He give us the data about how many times it can be used for one starter. You know, how many times it can be used after before it's totally damaged. Later you can just send your questions to our engineer. We will just give you the numbers. And you can count the mass. Is it worth of it or it's not worth of it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Joyce has already answered my question below. So this starter can be used for about 5,000 times. So you can count your mass. Is it worth of it?
At least.
Yeah, 5,000 at least. If you're using a lot of gun to do the welding, why don't you just buy several electronic starter to do all the welding? Hi friends, do you have any more questions? We can answer you directly right now in the comments. How long is the charging time? Well, if the battery is using out, then the battery box can be fully charged in 3 to 5 hours. Yeah, 3 to 5 hours. Like I said, you can buy 2. We can offer you 2. Here. We can offer you 2 charge box. So which means when you are using this one, you can charge another charging box. Then you can keep using the starter for a whole day. use traditional mold or special mold. We only have oil. First of all, let me explain to you. We have two products, right? Which is the traditional powder and the E+ powder. They are using the same mold. There's no difference to their mold. As long as you are using our mold, because this electronic powder is very, very special. They can only use our mold, the E+. I believe every factory's exothermic welding powder consultant, they will just suggest you to use their own brand of the mold, right? They will just suggest you as so. Can I show the mold? Of course. Let me show you the mold. So this is a new mold. We just got it from our warehouse. Let me open it for you. So first of all, why do I open it from the bottom? Because you see here, we have this product conformity certificate, which means after it been produced, you cannot open it. But today, this one, I will just open it for you. Then we will not give it back to our warehouse. We will just keep using it, because we will make sure every product is fresh and new when it comes to your country. Okay, we use the foam box to protect it, and also the plastic box. Okay, open it. Hi friends, every time when you are opening this mold, when you're using it, you have to just check if there's any cracks or damages. If no, you can start to do the welding. Here we have this little pin. You just take out it. It's like kind of vertical structure, same as another famous brand. Hi friends, did you did the records of how many times it can be used for your mold? Is it the same as ours? Because ours, we can use it for like over 70 to 100 times if you're using it correctly. So I don't know if they're the same in your country. How many times your mold can be used? There's no comments. Yeah. Okay, friends, you can also check. There are some information in the steel plate, which says our logo, our type, and also the weld metal number. This is the number 2000. So you use the 2000. Number 200. So use the 200 powder to do the welding. Hi friends, do you have any questions? Mold depends on how to use. Hi Kachna, we already did the demonstration like a few minutes ago. Would you mind to send your email to our colleagues or send it to our info email? We will just give you a link or give you a short video of what we just did a few minutes before. We have a short video. Hi Katrina, can you send us your email, please? Or you can also send us your WhatsApp to our email box. Then we just show you the link for the short video, or just directly send you the short video. Like the mode depends on the user. Yes, yes. Very, very good answer. Yes. Some clients, they will do some violence to the mold, like maybe hit it or just make the diameter bigger. Of course, depends on the user. Funny. Hi Katrina, can you send your question to info email here? Do you see? Our colleague has already sent the info email to the comments. You might send your questions to it, and then later we will just show you the short video, or you can just directly send your name to our email. I believe Gabri or any of our friends can just send you the short video, please. Hi friends, do you okay, if you use properly email lifeline, yes. Normally our mold will be used by us or be used by our engineers. So kind of our mold is not always using in the correct ways, but still can be used for at least 50 times. Sometimes can be up to 70 times, and sometimes can be up to 100 times. Yes, it did. It is depending on the users, their own habits. Okay, so actually we already did like almost 1 hour live stream, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you. So next time, next month we will also get the next live stream for you, especially in this time zone. We will just did another product live stream for you. If you have any needs to our next live streams contents, please just send to our email. Okay, so thank you, bye bye.